Well, good morning. One of the questions I get the most up here is, what do you do all that time? Well, this is a typical morning, probably. You can see I got my adventure hat on, so I'm out for an adventure. And I stopped by this place that when I get tired of adventuring sometimes, I come out and I work on a wildlife habitat. This spot we're at is on the other corner of our 40 acres from where the cabin's at. I've been working for several years trying to just improve the habitat for the deer and the birds and anything else that wants to come along. And the habitat for me, I like having these little rest spots on my trails, so as I go along I can just stop and smell the orchids, if you could. No roses here, but I like the orchids. You see that big pile back there behind? Most of that was on a one-day big work cycle back here. Most of the trees were dead. I'm trying to improve this area to get some sunlight in there, and so some browse can grow in some different bushes rather than just all these balsam trees that tend to shade out everything. So it's kind of a battle trying to keep a little diversity. I want to show you, pan around here. I've been working on this for several years. Most of this pile's been here for several years. It doesn't rot down very fast, but still it leaves a little habitat for mice and things. And I always try to leave some nice perches for great gray owls or any hawks that come along, want to catch those mice, or the fly catchers. Anything that wants to take out a mosquito up here, I'm all for. That's a trail. That's one of the old settlers' roads. That was the way an old boy that lived up here went down to visit where my cabin's at. Here's the part of the opening I've been working on for a while. You can see there's quite a bit of timber piled up over there too. If I was home, I need to go to the health club to stay in shape, but out here every couple of days I just come out and lift and throw logs for a while, and well, all that food I eat at the cabin doesn't add up to too much before I go home. One nice thing I like about this is it's a nice western exposure, and come out here in the winter time and sit on that bench over there and watch the sun going down over there. Up in all these trees, it's just nice to find some daylight sometimes.